Hey guys, hello everyone. Brian Carter here from Vega Intelligent Solutions, founder, CEO. We've got Ryan with us, our developer, who is only joining us on audio because we've had some Skype issues. But anyway, Ryan, how you doing?
I'm good, good. It's good
Excellent.
to be here.
Awesome. I mean, we're on the last day and hours away, 10 or so hours away from the end of our crowdfund. 64 Ethereum raised, over 31 Bitcoin. Wow.
Wow.
This is
incredible.
happening. So we've got a little bit more to raise. We've hit our minimum goal though, but we're always looking for a little bit more to raise. So you guys have, some time here. Let me refresh this actually. Is this was crowdfund ends actually, okay, 9 hours. Sorry to correct that. 9 hours, 9 minutes, 50 seconds. There we go. Awesome. Yeah, so we've been working on some new features though, and we wanted to give you all a big dev update here and show you guys some of the cool stuff that we've been working on. I mean, this is a really cool update. We've got 2 applications right now. Right now, we're working on things with Vega AI to give you predictions on the market analysis, on what things are doing in Bitcoin, Ethereum, give you predictions on the prices, and we've got this new application so that people that know that these tax claims and government forms, as well as the reports that you have from all these different exchanges for an everyday trader, let's put that into one general ledger and put it out into a tax form for you. So we've got some new and exciting stuff to show you. I'm going to go to Ryan with that and see what we've developed here.
Sure.
So we're seeing your screen, Ryan.
Okay, great.
A little drag and drop area.
All right, so last time we showed going from a CSV file to a PDF for Form 8949.
Right.
That's related to transactions like buy and sell, mainly sell transactions only.
Right. But now the government's probably going to come after all transactions eventually, which we will need to adjust for. But
right.
Right.
So I've made some updates to where I can upload a PDF and get a CSV back with like the net income.
Right, and we actually are going from PDF to PDF and CSV. So what's that government form that we're now putting in there?
It's 1099K. So this is something that you would get from like an exchange or a source.
Yeah, like Coinbase or something.
Right.
That's what they send back to you in a report
right.
for a trader.
See, so I happen to have the 2018 version that the IRS is working on right now.
Okay.
So just for demo purposes, I have John Smith. He posted $20,000. He did $4,000 per month.
Mm-hmm.
He lives in Texas.
Good old Texas.
So there's no income tax in this case, but
right.
He fills out his federal income tax, and just for demo purposes, you will see a net income in the CSV file.
Right.
Okay.
So parsing that out, show
right.
us a little bit of how that works.
And I'm grabbing the data off of this page because the rest of the pages in here are copies.
Okay,
like the
so
same data.
right, so we're basically scraping all of this data,
Correct.
putting it into a simple CSV file for calculation, and then we're delivering back a general ledger and a government form.
Correct.
A rough draft of the government form that you can use to put into your broker or accountant that you can give to them.
So I've submitted it. In this case, it has generated my 1099K version, or CSV version.
Okay. Now, if you scroll down, it actually updates that table down there live, right?
That's for the 8949.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that's the report of the capital gains
Right.
and losses.
So there's a lot we can do with this. Like, you know, since I can grab data out of any PDF, as long as I know the field names, we can do anything. we can.
Right.
So PDFs are pretty hard to deal with if you don't know.
Yeah, I mean, they're not very easy to map and scrape all that data coming in.
Right. All right. So I've downloaded CSV 254.
Okay.
You'll notice that I was able to scrape the data.
Okay, we're seeing your file system here.
Can you see my file?
Yes.
So I downloaded it from the application to my desktop. And you'll see 20,000, 5,000, and the basic net. So there's a lot we could do with this. You know, it's pretty convenient for the user. They can just drop in their PDF that they get, and if they have to export it somewhere else or into like another format, there's a lot we can do.
Right.
So do we have time to go through some code?
Yeah, let's go through some of the code on how this works.
Okay. So basically, I'll start from the high level. I'm going from a PDF to the actual fields. So this is just a demonstration of what it looks like. So fields you have a set of fields per page. Makes sense? So you 20,000.
Okay.
Like 4,000 for each month. Makes sense?
Right.
Okay. Let's see.
And how's the code actually breaking that down?
So when you submit it to the server, it runs this method that I created, opens the PDF, gets the form text fields. So essentially I'm working with data that looks like this inside code.
Okay.
Like, you know, F2-1 John Smith, F2 John Smith.
Right, so it's actually mapping out all the different fields out of that PDF file and extracting it so that we can calculate it. Cool.
There's lots of PDF libraries out there. This one just happens to put in this format. So basically I'm extracting the data that I need, like the filer, payee, the gross amount, cards not present, payment transactions, federal income.
Okay.
There's actually 2 state income fields. And then I have to do a little bit of work by combining them and then just doing basic net.
Awesome. So then show us how this actually calculates it out then with the CSV writer. So we're looking at it right now, right?
So what you're seeing is just the mappings.
Okay.
And then since I've extracted the data out, it's just a matter of creating the CSV file.
Okay.
So you know, there's lots of ways to do a CSV. For this demo, I just put it in the order that they came in.
Okay.
So field names, and then I'm just mapping the index, and then I'm writing the row, and then it writes it out to the download folder.
Very cool. So yeah, I mean, this is for anybody reporting, any trader out there on any exchange. We can drag and drop not only just a CSV file that they report, but a government document as well for them, and calculate this all into one. That's perfect.
It's exciting because it's a lot of work doing your taxes if you didn't know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anything to make it easy.
Question for you.
Sure.
We also have some new developments here on how we can utilize the Vega AI into this as a personal assistant.
Yeah, people's heads are about to explode, I think.
Let's show them some cool stuff, because I'm really excited about this. To actually give them a personal assistant, an AI, that helps them fill out these forms and gives them information on how to do this. So let's jump into that.
All right, so I'll start with our Telegram.
Okay.
So this particular bot is connected to our custom code.
Okay.
And if you notice, I've done some stuff ahead of time.
Sure.
But if I do like regulations, it'll bring back links for me.
Okay. So these articles are about all the upcoming regulations that everybody needs to prepare for. Very cool.
So, and we can always expand on it as we go.
Yeah, and I think we talked about actually showing people line by line. If they had a question on a single line and a single piece of their government form on how to fill that out and what it actually means, we can bring that back as well.
Right. So some of the links that I have are like instructions.
Okay.
Like the IRS provides lots of links for that.
Mm-hmm.
In this particular one, the IRS has actually published like currency guidelines.
Okay.
Okay. So it's just the coolest part about this is it's so flexible that I can do like custom actions inside this spot. I can integrate with other stuff. So there's also one thing that I don't think anyone's ever seen yet.
And yeah, this is a new cool feature. So any application that uses audio to input into, we can tie this into a voice recognition system.
Okay, second. All right. So, second.
So we're using the dialog flow here.
Okay, so dialog flow is from Google. Okay. And they allow you to integrate their service that handles all the actions into standalone clients.
Okay.
Okay. So instead of typing it, let's see, I can say something.
Okay.
1099, please. Okay.
Wow.
So it was able to recognize my voice.
Yeah, and obviously bring back this with dialog flow.
Right.
The intents that we've put into place for bringing back these the useful information that people need.
So dialog is somewhat limited by out of the box.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we have to do a lot of custom code. But the point of this is that it's actually handling all the audio for me. So if I do the other one, the 8949.
Okay.
8949, please. See that?
Perfect.
Now, for this demo, I created a separate intent for each one of these.
Right. Right. We talked about that.
Right. So imagine yourself further down in this on this application. You're working, you're trying to figure out stuff, and you can just have a client like this and say you just talk to it.
Right.
Think about what we could do with that, and
because when I'm working on this as a user, I'm looking through my government form, and the last thing that I want to do is open a new window or do something like that, and be like, hey, I want to figure out what this line and what this piece of the government form means. Hey, I want to figure out what the new government regulation means. I want to go out and have to type that out when I may not even have enough information to know how to search it in the first place.
I mean, they've done an incredible job on the voice recognition.
Right.
There's all sorts of other stuff that we could do, like integrate it with Google Home, if you are familiar with that, because they're actually using Dialogflow.
Right.
That's how that works. So just think about what we could do.
Yeah, I mean, that's awesome, man.
So,
that is some exciting stuff.
I know. So if you see here, this is a standalone client, but I can also, it also gives me the ability, let's see, to, guess what, integrate it into our app.
Right.
So this is the app that you saw.
Okay.
I could do the same thing. So it's going to handle all the audio stuff for me.
Right.
$10.99, please.
Oh, $2.99.
$10.99, please.
There we go.
It actually it starts to recognize your voice over time.
Right.
$89.49, please. See that?
Absolutely. That's amazing. That's some cool stuff.
I know, right?
And we can tie this into any, integrate this with any application that can utilize voice recognition, right?
Yeah.
So, very awesome. That's some cool stuff, man. I mean, this is just the scratching the surface here of what we can do at Vega.
So please support us.
Yeah, hey, support us. We've already got some awesome support. I'm going to go back to the crowdfund here and show you guys that we have 64.67 Ethereum raised, a 31.05 and some digits there of Bitcoin raised. We absolutely want to thank you guys so much in the community for your support on this kind of technology. And moving forward, now we can do this full time. We can continue to do these streams as dev updates. I mean, I want to give some shout outs here because I'm excited. We've got our campaign manager, Jewelers12, that's done an amazing job with the airdrops, with the bounty program. I mean, we were filling airdrops up to 2,000 people within hours. So thank you to him. Also, Dabs, the escrow, has been doing a great job coordinating all this. Those that want to put in BTC and Ethereum, helping them do that and join the crowdfund. Biggest shout out, though, to the Novus Network, and they're down there in our description. If you haven't heard about Atmos, if you haven't heard about what Novus is doing, go check it out there. They've been brilliant through this whole process as our consultation with this ICO. So hats off to them, absolutely. We got some time to get into the crowdfund, get some Vega token. We're looking to get on some exchanges here and get listed very soon. What we've demonstrated today, we're going to be releasing out there on GitHub, which you should be able to find. So yeah, we're excited, man. This has come to fruition with some of the greatest support.
I'm incredibly stoked about this.
Dude, incredibly stoked.
It's hard to say that over audio.
Right. And sorry for the short notice of the stream. We had some family matters and stuff that come up during the day, and we just wanted to get this out there as soon as possible. We'll get a replay out there on this and some of the GitHub code. Also, if you didn't know, the instructions that we have to be able to run that repository and run the different applications, we're simplifying that down to basically a 1-2 step process of deploying Docker on your Dockerizing everything and deploying that onto your local. So get ready to see that. Anyway, any last words for now today, Ryan?
I don't think so. I'm just having a blast, man.
This is a blast doing this kind of stuff. Absolutely. So anyway, if we don't have any questions in chat, if you guys have any, we'll take them now. If not, join our Discord, come check us out, and you can personally message me, Mr. Wicks, in Discord, and I'll be there to answer any of your questions on this stuff. So thank you again, guys. Take care. Have a great day. Get in on this crowdfund while you still can, and we'll catch you next stream. All right.